we're looking good.
Exactly. I'm the Schmo. He's the pro now.
I wouldn't go quite that far. This is the Schmo with the pro. He's on a 13-fight win streak. He's the number 12 ranked UFC middleweight, the natural. Caio Borralho in the flesh. Xtreme Couture just finished sparring. How we doing?
Doing very good, brother. Very happy, very excited for this opportunity, So just happy, living a good life,
Listen, you stole the Schmo's role. You got the number 1 ranked glasses inside the UFC, so we had to swap with you. Team Fighting Nerds, Team Schmo, we're looking good.
Exactly. I'm the Schmo. He's the pro now.
I wouldn't go quite that far. You're still the pro. You got a big-time fight next weekend against the Killer Gorilla, Jared Cannonier. The last time you fought, UFC 301, after taking out Paul Craig, you won a top 5 fight, calling your own shots, calling out Jared Cannonier. You got Jared Cannonier.
Yeah, exactly. It's good when you call someone and you get the call, right? So the UFC just attended my call, and I'm very happy with this, I'm living a good life, as I said, happy with the opportunity. I know Jared's a very tough opponent, very experienced, but I know I can take it,
Well, you're training and practicing here at Extreme Couture. They've got 2 middleweights that have faced him, and a Chris Curtis and a Sean Strickland. What's the best advice those guys have given you so far to prepare for the Killer Gorilla?
The best advice Sean gave me is you need to have a good corner that screams a lot, because in their fight, he punched a lot Strickland, but all the other punches was slippery, and his corner was always screaming like, good one. So maybe he got the judges the wrong way, So I'm just gonna make sure I'm gonna have a good corner and just go there, pick my shots and keep my distance, do my game. I know I'm skilled enough to beat him, so I'm just gonna go there and do what I do best, win fights.
Well, the Schmo's been here, and back-to-back weeks, you've been sparring with Sean Strickland. What's that experience like for you?
Oh, great experience, Everybody knows Sean, know how hard he spars, how he push his friends in the gym. He's a very good friend in the gym. He push you up all the time, So I think it's always a good sparring when you challenge yourself against one of the best guys in the world. So I'm doing good. He's doing good. So good sparring.
And he's the one cleaning the mats after practice, too.
Yeah, exactly. That's an example of a champion,
True leader right there.
Yeah, exactly. True leader. He's a true leader here in the Xtreme Couture. He's always, screaming with everybody, pushing the guys, He's a good guy. I like him.
But what would you do if you're in his shoes? Would you be waiting for the winner of this weekend's fight between DDP and Adesanya, or would you stay active and take another fight? What would you do if you were Sean Strickland?
I think he's not wrong. Maybe not definitely right, but I think he should wait. Yeah, he fought a guy above him in the rankings, so I think he won from Paulo. I think he should have finished the fight so he could get the shot right away, But I think it's not a bad choice just to wait there, because he won from Dricus and they had a good 5 rounds. But I think Strickland won, and just waiting, I think if he gets Adesanya, it will be a good rematch. If he gets Dricus, it's a good rematch too. So it makes sense.
Absolute logjam in the middleweight division, because obviously the winner of your fight between you and the Killer Gorilla Cannonier, that's an important fight. You got the Brendan Allen fight, you got the Hamzat Chimaev Robert Whitaker fight, and you have this championship fight, and you got Strickland. What do you do for the next in line in the middleweight division?
Yeah, it's crazy how this division is tough and competitive, right? A lot of tough guys, and the division is a little bit massive right now with Strickland waiting. There's the Robert Whitaker against Chimaev. Maybe one of these guys can get a shot again. But I think Brendan Allen deserves a shot too. He has one of the most active win streaks in the division, Imavov got a great win against Killer Gorilla, but I think it was an early stopper. So it's all messy, I think after a win from Cannonier, if I get a good knockout or a good submission, maybe I can be one of the next in line. But anyone that UFC wants to give me, I need to fight because I won my belt,
What do you think DC's doing right now with his pair of Fighting Nerds glasses?
He's definitely studying some wrestling, some MMA, He's a wrestling nerd, so he's definitely studying.
Well, he's trying to be a part of the NBC Olympic team in 2028. He's definitely studying his wrestling these days.
Yeah, for sure. Crazy, right? The Olympics on wrestling are very competitive, very, very tough guys. And I think DC did good when it was his time. And you just need to study a little bit more and go there,
Maybe one day we get mixed martial arts in the Olympics too.
I don't think so, man. I don't know.
Why?
Because you know, the Olympic Games is kind of they can have blood and all this stuff, you know. So mixed martial arts is a little bit violence, you know. Like I think it's too much violence for the Olympics, you know. I don't think they can handle that. They can, because it's just an entertainment show. Just put on a show. In judo, I was a judo practitioner, you know. So in judo, if you get a cut, you need to put tape on it all the time. If you get a little blood on your kimono, you need to change your kimono so the blood cannot appear on the Olympics. So maybe that's why I don't think MMA can go there.
Interesting. Well, it is UFC 305 fight week. It's a big-time fight between DDP and Adesanya. What version of Adesanya, though, do you think we see this weekend?
I think we're going to see a good version of him, you know. I think he got a good time off, you know. I think he needed this time off. He was fighting a lot. I think he fought like 3 or 4 times for the title in the 1 year, you know. So he was being very active. Maybe there was a lot of things coming to his head and all this stuff. So I think it was a good layoff. I think he's coming back strong. I think he's coming back with a good mentality, with a good mindset. And stylistically, I don't think the two styles match, you know. I think DDP just go forward all the time. Adesanya is going to manage the distance, and maybe we get Adesanya win by knockout or decision.
There it is. You favor Adesanya in this one.
Yeah, for sure.
And how are you going to put away the Killer Gorilla Cannonier the following weekend and make your statement with this middleweight division being a top 5 guy?
Yeah, for sure. Killer Gorilla is a tough opponent, as I said. Very experienced guy. I'm not taking any credit for him, but I think it's kind of, I don't want to be disrespectful calling him like old or anything like that, but he's 40 years old. He's not in the same rhythm as he was like 3 or 4 years ago, you know. His fight against Imavov, he like slowed it down a little bit in the second round. So I'm going to be on his face all the time, pushing the pace up, you know, getting advantage on my younger age, you know, being on his face and get a good knockout.
And being a free spirit as it's tattooed on his neck.
Exactly. I just need to go there, be a free spirit, to be comfortable in the danger, you know. Don't think too much. Just do what I've been training, and I can knock him out.
Can we get a final message for all the natural fans out there worldwide?
Guys, just want to thank you, all the love and support, all the message, all the positive energy. Thank you guys so much. You guys make me work harder and makes me live the life of my dreams. I'm just living this life because of you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you, Schmo, for this opportunity, and let's fucking go.
It all goes down August 24th, main event, UFC Fight Night in the Apex. He's the pro. I'm the Schmo. Xtreme Couture. We're out.